Hello, Genie OK Boomer here. Welcome to this week's vlog, which may be a day late. We'll find out. Well, you'll know when you're watching this. It's supposed to be displayed on Monday. If you're not seeing it till Tuesday, that's because I got banned for a week because of a video I made almost a year ago. It was sometime in June last year because of this rule that you can't question the results of the 2020 election. I posted something factual that I wasn't questioning the election. It was just some facts about the election. I won't get into that, but I got a notice that they were giving me a strike and that I could not post for 1 week. I record these on Friday. I scheduled them for Monday, so I don't know how that all works. I guess all I can say is thank God for Elon Musk. Thank God for Elon Musk buying Twitter. That will be at least one mass media marketplace of ideas where people such as myself can speak freely. Now on to today's vlog, or this week's vlog. This is kind of an interesting coincidence, actually. Larry Kudlow, whom everybody should watch. He is really fantastic. He's an economist. He was the head economist at Bear Stearns a long time ago. Long resume, and then he was in the White House under Reagan, something on the economics team, and then again under Trump. I think he was the economic advisor. I'm not 100% sure, but now he has a TV show on the Fox Business Channel. I highly recommend it. It's Monday through Friday, 4 o'clock New York time, which is 3 o'clock my time here in Tennessee. I just urge everybody to watch it. But sometimes he appears on other shows on Fox News Channel just to hang around and comment on something. And he made a comment about student loans. Now, as you know, the president is talking about forgiving student loan, well, not the entire loans, but part of the student loans. The crazy left wing among our dear liberal democratic friends wanted the loans complete, just college to be completely free. Then they said $50,000, forgive $50,000, and then it looks like it might be $10,000, but it's going to be something because Biden is not doing well. He's not doing well among younger people. He's going to try to buy votes. I predict it's not going to work, but that's what he's going to try to do anyhow. Larry Kudlow was on the TV earlier today, Friday, and before you're seeing this on a Monday, and he said these college loans, they should be paid. That it used to be, I'd forgotten this, but loans were privately made. You went to a bank and you got a loan just as you would get a loan for anything else from a bank, and then you would pay off the loan. If you couldn't pay off the loan, then there would be some kind of workout or something to extend the payments. Whatever, the point is that private institutions would make the loans, not the government. And part of the advantage of one advantage of a private organization making the loans is that the taxpayer is not on the hook. As I was saying, if you're a college graduate or who paid your way through college or paid off your loan, or if you're somebody who never went to college. The point is, if you are one of these people I just mentioned, how do you feel about paying off your tax dollars, paying off somebody's college loan so they could study, gender studies or something, and you're paying off their loans. I'll have more to say about college loans in the future. The point I want to make is that he was talking about having private institutions return to that, have the government get completely out of the business of making loans because they don't take into consideration the ability of the person taking the loan to pay it back. They just give the loan and you may never see the money. Private institutions obviously are more careful, and somebody else who would be more careful, which is why it's an interesting coincidence because Larry Kudlow said what he said, and that's my subject for today because Another private institution that would have an interest in the students, or maybe you couldn't call it a completely private institution, but because they get federal aid, the universities themselves. That's what I'm talking about, the universities themselves. Now, Harvard University, for instance, all these big universities, at least they have endowment funds. They have, last time I checked, and it could have been some years ago, so it's probably more now, even much more, but Harvard has or had $9 billion, that's with a B, $9 billion endowment funds, $9 billion in cash. Now, what does Harvard do with these funds right now? They invested in stocks, invested in bonds, invested in many other things. But let's stick with bonds, sometimes real estate, but let's stick with bonds. Invest in bonds, you buy a bond, and then you get interest. Well, that's what a loan is. You lend out money and you get interest. So why not require the universities to do it? Let the universities, let Harvard dip into its $9 billion, probably more by now, and give loans to the students and collect interest. Or maybe not. Because obviously if the student defaults, can't pay the loan, then they're not going to get the money back. So I would say that would be an incentive to be careful about which students to whom you lend money. That would be, well, let's just call it responsibility, and maybe not give the loan at all, or not give a loan to a student who wants to go into, say, gender studies or some other ridiculous, politically correct endeavor where there won't be, unless you can get a job teaching gender studies, you're not going to make enough money to pay that loan back. Whereas if you're going to be doctors are in short supply right now. So if you're going to be a doctor and you have the grades to be a doctor, then you would loan the money to that kind of a student, and you'd be more assured of getting your money back. The main point is let the colleges make the loans and let the colleges take the risk, or at least put up half the money for the loan, or guarantee the loan. Let the government give the loan, but if a student can't pay it back, then the university reimburses the government. Not all of them won't be able to pay back the loans. Most of the students hopefully will, at least half of them will, but just make, instead of the government guaranteeing the loan like a home mortgage loan where the government guarantees the loan, like Fannie Mae, or instead of that, have the university, have the government make the loan, and let the university guarantee the loan. The other way around, just like if you have a kid who wants to borrow money for something, and often a parent will have to guarantee the loan. What's wrong with that? So that is my idea. Let the universities make the loan and get the government out of it. Let the universities take the risk. And that's it for this week. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you, if you enjoyed this vlog, then share it with anybody you think would also like the vlog. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions for future topics, you can put them in the the comment section below the video. You could subscribe. I love getting new subscribers, but most of all, come back and see me again. I would love to see all of you again. And until I do see you all again, bye.